Hey, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, comment, click that notification bell. That would be super cool. Thanks for your interest and support. Here we have a rubber tree plantation. If you've never seen one, they're tall, skinny trees that get rubber tapped for natural latex. Obviously that's the white stuff. So what they do is they'll cut into the bark, and then the sap of a rubber tree is natural latex. So they do it like this, diagonal, so that it flows downwards with gravity and then drips into a little bucket. And I'll get a stick and touch it for you. So everybody probably knows latex. It's used in so many things, from car tires to condoms to, ooh, it's tough. Shoes, you know, it's rubber. It gets processed into rubber. So this one's probably been here a little while. It's pretty tough, but it does, once I press, you can see it gets a little bit milky underneath. I've done this with my finger before and it was a mistake. It was hard to get off. So there's where rubber comes from. This is the natural latex. Thailand is the #1 producer of rubber trees, the natural latex, in the whole world. However, as you might have heard me mention before, Thailand was never colonized. So what happened is, well, these rubber trees are indigenous to the Amazon rainforest. And the British never really penetrated much with colonialism in South America. They got Guyana, which I've been to. It's English speaking still today. And anyway, my point is, it wasn't until about the mid-1800s where the British got wind of this interesting tree with this kind of sap that they could use for its sturdiness, pliability. And what they did then is they took it to Malaysia. Singapore and Malaysia were together back then, called Malaya. One country, and then Singapore got independence. Anyways, Malaysia was where the world's first rubber tree plantation took place in the late 1800s, I believe. And then it just spread across the border in popularity as a cash crop, I guess you could say, in a way, to Thailand. And Thailand eventually went wild with it. So they're everywhere. It is a tropical tree. Subtropical is okay. It even grows up in Chiang Mai. Not naturally, you know, but they make the farms, the plantations, even up there in Chiang Mai, where we live. Yeah, every tree has a little black bucket. Some have been emptied already. Growing in rows and rows and rows. Rubber tree plantations, like most plantations and farms, are very organized. Rows and rows of the cash crop. Very easily distinguished from other trees. They're tall, skinny. In fact, in the nature, they would get taller, but because they tap the rubber, the latex, it stunts the growth a bit, but they're still very tall trees on their own. Tall and skinny, that color, that whitish gray, you'll see it in Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. Yeah, it's definitely around.